Hello and welcome. So, Ragnar's Gate Tarot. Today, English. You want to support the channel? Buy me a coffee.com slash Ragnar's Gate Tarot. You want to book a reading? We can do it on some chat, live, one way or the other, email. So, ragnarsgatetarot@gmail.com. Last time I gave you a card for the week, which was Temperance. So if somebody has any comments how that went, would be interesting to hear. So basically, like that's could be about, for example, that you can mix any elements together if you have the right vessels. So I'm gonna make some readings, and then if you have some simple question, I will make couple of free readings also. So basically, let's go. I think as ready as I ever be or something like this. So we take, what do I need to know about my current situation, basically. So let's see what we get from that. And yeah, by the way, I am Ragnar Skate, if that was unclear somehow. So basically, what do I need to know about my current situation? Here we go. We'll make something simple. We start with an answer, which is this. So we get one card answer here, which for me is upright, and it's 10 of cups. So basically that's water. You can see it like there is a rainbow, and there seems to be a couple with some kids. There's a yard, like a house on the home back on the ground where the sky is blue. So basically it's a 10, so it's also like the minor arcanes, and the suit. The cards kind of like go for the court cards after this. So basically, you could relate this to many things, but I would say that upright is like basically would be a conclusion of some situations. So what you need to know about cards is like, I think there is some kind of like a fulfillment uh, is there. Like basically, what do you need to know about your current situation is that this is it. I think it feels good, and you have all the right to feel good that this is something is now completed. So basically, it is exactly how good it is. You shouldn't doubt too much about this. So, and yeah, cups being water, it's about feelings. So yeah, it has come to this. Now next is something else. And basically, next goal would be the page of cups. And before is the 9 when you have been alone, and now you are like together. So it's like coming together, also of sort of things. Well, Rudra, hit me. If you have something simple, go ahead. I can do it. Let's see what we can get. Okay, just a second. Okay, hey, sorry, small break there. I had some other things. So, Rudra, when I can get my money from my friend? Okay, let's see what we can get from that. So, okay, Rudra, this is for you. Let's see how this goes. What we can see, or can we see anything? Who knows? All right, when can I get money from my friend? Let's try a little few more. See what we can get. Just a moment. Okay. So this would be the answer. Well, funny enough, for me, this is upside down. This is the page. No, sorry, this is the knight and or horse, or how you want to say it, knight of pentacles. So basically, pentacles is money, and for me, this is upside down. So basically, I would say that since it's, if it would be upright, I would say like, well, it might take a while, but it's coming. But I would say that now, when it's upside down, I'm not sure if this person is very trustworthy. So I think I wouldn't be holding my breath waiting for your money from your friend. Because if it would be like, if it would happen other way around, I would say basically that, yeah, okay, it's getting there, you're gonna get your money. But now that, like I said, it's upside down, I would say that I wouldn't hold my breath. So I don't see you getting your money from your friend anytime soon. That's what I think. Then let's see what we get for explanations. Well, there's a lot of pentacles, all pentacles for some reason, and then an ace. So this is, for me, is basically, this is upside down, this is upright, and this is upright. So you can consider here what you say yourself. That's important, of course. That's the main thing in a way, what we can manage from here. But for me, yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't expect the money to come anytime soon. I think, I don't know, why do I get this impression that your friend could be somehow like somehow not seeing the things the same way than you do. I would get this impression that they are somehow not appreciating this this money that they have gotten from you. Like, I don't know if they consider that they wouldn't have to even pay it. I think at the moment there is nothing going on with this situation. I don't think that your friend is really like thinking that how they could get the money for you. As you can see here is coins. It's like the pentacles, the queen of pentacles, seven of pentacles. This is like upside down, inverted, and then you have ace of swords. So basically, I wouldn't expect the money too soon. I think the person is somehow seeing this, that I get the impression that, I don't know, could it be that this person thinks that he or she doesn't? I think it would be a she, thinks that that she doesn't really owe you this money, or she doesn't have to give it, and that they are not considering this at the moment. Near future, I could see that there is some kind of possibility to talk about this, on my view, or there's some opportunity to try to get the money from your friend. Can we get the time? Not soon, not in the near future. So, but let's see what looks like if you want, I don't know, accurate times, but I would say that this is gonna be not like when the person feels that it's the right time, when the person feels that he is or she is willing to give it. So I think it's a bit of a whimsical situation, or the person would be that I don't know, not soon, not in days. I think I would say more than this would, for me, this would say more than like it would take weeks if you will get it. And even then, its whole business is like, I would say, what if you want to have to say something, I say 6 weeks when you get it. But there is an opportunity to try to solve this matter, like somehow better presents itself soon. But yeah, I don't think, for me, it seems, who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Nothing is carved in stone, but this seems for me that the person is not up to all good things. This is how I see it. So I think it could take up to 6 weeks to get this, and I think it's not going to be easy. Sorry to tell you. This is what I see in the cards. So that was a very nice answer. Then you have a recommendation what to do. So, Eight of Swords. This is your recommendation, Rudra. It's Eight of Swords. So basically, I think you have somehow, like, you have something in your mind that is kind of, there was the Ace of Swords already. So there should be an opportunity to try to solve this situation or start some kind of conversation. Or there's some idea that will lead to this, that it would make. But somehow I get the impression that you have put yourself into this situation somehow, that there is some solution that you could get your money, but you are kind of like stuck. You are stuck in the same thoughts. You're thinking in the same ways. You have to come up with, like the ace could be like an idea. You have to come up with kind of like a strategy to get this money, which is a little bit funny if it's about your friend, which is like, I kind of hate to say it, but I don't know. You need a strategy to get your money back from your friend. Okay, so Eight of Swords, and if you have you want some help for it, like, look at the Eight of Swords, what you can get from this yourself, that's the help for you also. Okay, so that was when I can get my money from my friend. That seemed like a bit of a struggle. Well, go right ahead. Why not? I feel generous today. Why do you want to go ahead? Well, basically, obviously, I can do few things free, but that's not the way I roll in the end. So basically, you can ask another question if you want. We'll do that. And then you want to support me, buymeacoffee.com at Ragnarskate Tarot. Or then you can book a reading for me, or you can put things there for, basically normally it's for me it's like 10-15 minutes is 20 euros, but this is to try to show a little bit what I do, how I do it, and who likes it and all that. And I have been doing readings live, on email, on chats, on phone, in person, all that. But yeah, you can reach me from the email if you want to, or you can always support me in there. But yeah, now for this, you want to have some questions still. Let's see. I will take some simple spread and go ahead. Can you tell me, like, when can I find girl? You mean like, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's see. When? So when can Rudra find a girlfriend or girl? Well, who knows? What are the motivations of this? Let's see. When? See if we can ask. All right. So we will take one card here. See what it says. For me, this is upside down. Okay, that's the tower. So basically, this tower upside down. This is like a major arcane. So basically, that means that it's like a life lesson. So now, I think, basically, that you have choices to make, and I think if you've been looking for this, then the choices you have made have not been exactly the right ones. So I would also read this in a sense, is like, okay, that the tower is like, if something that is built in the, if it's like normally like this, tower would mean that something that is built in, is not built in solid foundation, will crumble. So when you will find a girl, is that is how to put it, and when it's been upside down, of all things. You have to start thinking about it in a different way, then you will find. And that, and I think it's more like it's like a bigger deal. It's like somehow you're looking at it wrong. I don't know what is how that it would be like when, okay, again, I cannot see there like okay, in 15 days. I would say that this is more like a major thing, that if you want to have a company from a female gender or like this, I think you have to, there has to be like going to be, this could be related somehow basically to the lovers. So you have to make a choice. I don't know, there is something that you are doing that is not making this easier for you. Maybe you have to get more out there, maybe you're working too much. So when you choose to do things differently, this is where you're gonna find a person. Maybe it also means that you choose, let's see what we get more, because now I'm perfect. There would be ace of wands, and then that's actually like upright, and this would be down, and then this, let's see what it says here, like this. So this would be also upright. So I would say that there has been in the I would take, somehow I get this impression that, okay, this is the answer, this is some explanation for the answer. I think there has been some kind of like there was some opportunity just in the recent past that you somehow missed, and now we have, that's the ace of wands, and then in here we have 7 of cups that is inverted. So also like, you seem to think that there is certain amount, now that comes to the decisions, that you see also that there's certain amount of choices, but there's always choices that you don't think of first, basically. And then we have here 7 of swords, which is up, like is upside down, inverted. So somehow I get this impression that there is like, this guys would be basically sneaking around with the swords, and I think maybe you would need to be a bit more straightforward and don't try to do anything fun, any funny business in a way, or don't try to be a player or something. I think it calls for some kind of more some kind of like honesty, and that you put your, maybe that you put yourself on the line, more serious, like that you go try to find yourself company, a girl in this case, and you put yourself in the game. Okay, the feelings of a girl, that is your new rush. Let's see what it says. Let me take this. So we have here Ten of Swords, upside down. So this person, I think, somehow has come to, maybe there has been a relation for this, for this person or something that has ended, but I don't see, if you can see, there's 10 swords in the back of this guy here. So I don't see anything there. Sorry, man. So maybe the person hasn't seen you in that way or something, or then they have come like a full circle in something themselves. And basically, I don't think I would have to say with this card that at the moment, maybe the person hasn't thought about you in that manner, or that this girl this crush does not have feelings for you. This is what I would have to say. And maybe that is related to this, that maybe, like I said before, that if you put yourself in the line and if it's your crush, that you don't, like beat around the bush or something, that maybe you have to go and you have to just like present yourself that, hey, I am Rudra. I like you. Come with me now, woman. No, okay, I'm kidding. But I mean like that you have to put yourself more in the game. It's like, I don't think if this is the person you like and want to have something with, there's no sneaking around about it, I think. So hopefully that makes some sense to you. Okay. But yeah, I think that, and when you can have a girl, yeah, like I said, I cannot tell you that you have to make choices and the right ones, and you have to change things a little bit. All right. Feel well, hey, and feel free to subscribe, like the stuff, make some comments there. That always helps. If you want to have some more like in-depth thing with me and a reading, you can always contact me at ragnarskate.tarot@gmail.com, or by all means, anyone who wants support me, buy me coffee. Okay. Muy bien, thank you. I am a little bit here using this one platform, and I am not super versed about it, but I can have a little bit like getting used to. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Muy bien. All right. Anyone else out there? I'm gonna be here for a little while, and let's see what happens. All right. Thanks. So there you have that. Let's put it there. All right. Let's put the right one that helps. Okay, sorry, there's some small communication issues. Not communication, connection issues. All right. So yeah, if somebody has something simple, now there was already Rudra got few, so I will do some simple spreads here for you huggers who are here. If you want more in-depth stuff, you want to book serious stuff, then ragnarskatetarot@gmail.com. Book a reading from there. You can contact me through there if you have a question. I can do chat, live, email, whatever sort of almost how you want it. So basically, something like this. We're gonna take. How can I advance in my career? Let's see what we get from here. So that would be the answer. That would be Six of Cups, upside down, basically, and that would be interesting situation. Well, basically, what I think. Let's do this also here. Oh, sorry. Just a moment. Okay, yeah, sorry. So basically, how could I advance in my career? And that would be Six of Cups, and that was basically uh, a normal position. So I think it would be time to see for the near past that what things that have been built, what has been built in a good foundation, what has been built in a like not so good foundation emotionally for in an emotional way. Cups are water, and basically like could be like romantic feelings and stuff. But if it's how about your career, I think it would be the time to check the near past and look into yourself and your feelings, how you have felt of this, and that would give you then indication which way you would be should be going. That I guess the point would be that you would be seeing that something was based on something that you felt maybe it was not quite real, and you have built in wrong foundation certain things maybe because you felt certain way. So I think it's time to look a little bit towards the past in that sense, and if you don't, then it's gonna come back to you, because then now is time. It's gonna be soon time anyway. That basically, if you feel like too optimistic about something, you have to check. You have to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Okay. So that would be the short advice for this with one card. Only one card this time. So then next, what does near future hold for me? Let's see. Okay. Maybe that's not quite. What does near future hold for me? Let's see. Maybe with that we don't. Okay. So we would take three cards: past, present, and future. So that would be upside down for me. Seven of Cups, and that would be also upside down for me. And then we have, oi, johan nyt. What does the future hold for me? So basically we have everything's up like inverted. Seven of Cups, seven of swords, and then 10, 10 of swords. So basically, there's two sevens in the past. I think there has been, I would somehow comes pretty much the same idea that it comes at the start that you haven't seen in the past quite the signs. You didn't feel the things, and you don't feel for the choices. You couldn't see past the choices that has been presented to you. Like it was like the universe was earlier trying to point something out to you, like pretty like in a way. And it seems for me that how things are going now with the Seven of Swords, that you are not even somehow trying to hide it in any way, but you still are not seeing what the universe is trying to do. So this has like some kind of thing that has been, and then when you have the 10, which turns into be then like basically uh, like, oh dear. Okay, there is no major arcanes. Okay, do you have swords there? So it's a little bit like some drive and difficulty in a way. So you didn't feel quite and didn't feel that the universe, you couldn't see the options. You still cannot see the options. You tried to figure it out somehow, but you still cannot. And now when one is the near future is holding for you, it's like you're gonna face some kind of sort of like a balancing in a act of from the universe. There's gonna be some sort of like a judgment for you of sorts, and it doesn't look pretty now, does it? So there is gonna come a realization, and it's like it's gonna be like then like there's gonna be several swords in your back coming, and there's gonna be almost well, things are gonna be brought to the light, and the trumpets of doom are gonna blow. So basically, that would mean that if things keep going and you don't see what the universe is trying to tell you, it's kind of hurt and it won't feel so nice, I think. But near future will give a reckoning, basically, and it depends at the moment on you. That do you see the like maybe synchronicities even or something that are coming towards your way, and if you will, you there will be maybe the judgment will be less harsh. But at the moment, I'm seeing that it's gonna be like intellectual lesson, and it's gonna be a bit harsh what is coming if you keep like missing the signs and cues that the universe is trying to tell you. Okay, that would be pretty much the stuff. Mhm. What can I do to attract more abundance into my life? Well, I can tell you without the cards that it's you should check Wayne Dyer videos, for example. That would probably help. That's for free. Good advice. I like the guy. I think he did already sadly sometime. So what can I do to attract more abundance into my life? Okay. With that, we don't want to go yet. Let's see. Mhm. Here we go. Okay. We take three cards. Here's the answer, and then the three others basically more or less a timeline could be, or they give more insight to the whole situation. So upright, we have Eight of Swords. That would be the answer. And then we have upside, like inverted, Page of Wands. We have inverted, okay, yeah, some magical connection issues, a little bit there. I'm working on it, and basically, yeah, support buymeacoffee.com and slash Ragnar's get out. Maybe I can get better connection. Okay, so what can I do to attract more abundance in my life? Eight of Swords. So basically, you have to set yourself free. That's what I think you should do. Basically, you are yourself the person who is now obstructing the abundance. for arriving. So basically, I think you're subconsciously, you feel that you don't really deserve it, or like you are doubting it, and like it's like go somewhere there, you're in the kind of like maybe stagnated, you're like in kind of deep waters, you're going through like maybe some recurring thoughts that are not positive. So I would say that you have to start getting off the pond of some kind of, I don't know, self-pity, misery stuff, and start thinking positively. So basically that's what I think. It's kind of like it's you have kind of some kind of learned thing. For example, could be that somebody has maybe told you that this you don't deserve it, and it's not true. So basically you are the one, you take the blindfold off, you can walk out of the situation and you can change. So it's all about yourself, how you can do it. You have inverted everything here basically. So to get more insight to this, how to attract would be that I would say don't try to estimate too much anything. Don't try to like measure anything. Don't think it's a big project or anything like this. You have to make like a change, and I think you have to make some kind of physical change also, and basically um, like radical change, and that has to be in a physical place. So I don't know, maybe you should get yourself some exercise or something like this and get yourself a bit more fit, and you start to feel more positive about it. And then basically, what am I saying? Uh, I would say that then you're in the right track. So stop. You have to like unlearn things that have been told, and if people, and maybe it's been like even parents or people have been telling you somehow that you don't deserve this abundance, and you have to unlearn that. You should, and yes, exactly, you stop measuring yourself and your own like how you do to how others do. You need to let that go completely and don't think about it too much, that it would be like a don't think that it's gonna be in the future, it's gonna be a big project, it's gonna take long. You can start now and it's gonna happen now basically. So basically, like there is no time in that sense, that's how it goes. And I think if you mix it well, you have the right vessels in that sense, and there is like steady fire still somewhere inside you. So you need to find that. So basically, it's all about, well, how surprising, it's all about yourself, how to attract. You have to let it come. You have to make it sure that it can arrive, because the way you are doing it now, it's not attracting the abundance, I think, so much. So if you attract more, is to let go all things have come up with the radical change towards you. That's how it's gonna. That's how you do it. Okay. And then let's see what else. So yeah, I'm gonna be a few minutes. If somebody's there, I can make one more reading for free. And then if you want have a reading with me, contact me. ragnarsketarot@gmail.com, and book a reading. Basically 20 euros, 10-15 minutes. That's a good way to get started. Or if you have some question, we can look into it. I'm like email, live, we can do through here, through Zoom, Skype, I don't know, many different things. WhatsApp, I think, or email even. So basically, that's the stuff. So, what should I learn from my past? Let me check this. Is this good? No, I don't want that. Let's try again. Okay, now. funny. There's like I do this kind of thing that gives me this, that is the wipe right and stuff, and there has been certain card that has come like several times, which is pretty funny that there's so many cards that one same card happens to pop up in there in the deck. Yeah, what can I learn from my past? There we have two of wands. Let me take a few more cards here, and we have inverted Empress, inverted, oh dear, inverted High Priestess, an inverted Star. Well, funny. I would say that there is like sort of like something that seems basically like a small thing, but I would relate this somehow even to as far as to go like it would be like a somehow hangman on fire, hanged man on fire. So to learn from your past, you need to, I think at this point you would have to like you would have to just put yourself into a limbo. I think you have to check a little bit to the past. I think there's now at the moment some kind of sacrifice that has to be made. So when you look at the past, you see something that you need to let go, and it can be something that you wouldn't want to. And then, like I said, you have here is like this is an explanation still for they are all major arcanes. So this is whole deal in a sense is that what can you learn from the past is like you can learn by looking at the past that you see something that is you think is a minor thing, but actually it's a major thing, and it's really I think it's really related to like a feminine type of energy, like seriously, like really. There is something that has stayed hidden that you couldn't somehow see. You haven't seen what has been because we have here the Empress, the High Priestess, we have the Star. Also, like I get this really feminine vibe out of this whole business, and small thing that is ends up being a huge many. Maybe it's like what you can learn from the past. That is like a small something, which is going to be like I don't know if it's a good analogy that you take a cork and it's gonna pour out towards this. So I think that would then what you learn from the past is like what if you look at it honestly and you will leave like stop blocking something. I think then that will make like the secrets will unfold. You will see what the universe has in store for you, and you will unleash your creativity. So basically there's big deal to learn from the past, like really seriously. And keep in mind the feminine aspect is like strongly present. So I don't know, maybe this can be something to do even with your mother, your sister, your grandmother, your spouse, everything, and also on your own. So there is like great deal that you can learn from the past. What should you learn? Like I said, there is something that is need to be plugged out seriously, and things gonna flow. I think this is how I see it. So I think that would bring about then what you should learn is like you should learn to accept a radical change, and well, basically to sacrifice something. So that there would be like a great big deal to learn from the past. Hopefully that would give some kind of idea what's going on. But yeah, I think that has been interesting so far. We were gonna take a card for the week, and again, feel free to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will take a card for the week, and I would be happy to see what kind of, if you had some help for a tough situation. So idea is like I will take a card. This is the vibe for the next session, which should be next Thursday. So until next Thursday. And also this should be a card that helps you if you have some challenges, you're facing some challenges or have to make decisions or whatever. You look at the card and see what you can find from there, and that should give you some assistance. So let's see. Okay. So the card would be Eight of Pentacles. Basically, an upright for me. So basically, Pentacles are earth. They are money, for example, or property and all that kind of stuff. And for till next Thursday, well, it's gonna be a next English. That would be the one. I think that you should think about sun, and you should think that how can you like give warmth and positive things in all situations around you. How can you be somehow? And I think this could be that this would be related to like a physical plane. So basically, I think how could you somehow be a beacon of hope? Let's put it this way, in the, for example, in the material plane. So I don't know if this comes down some kind of charitable vibes. So maybe the idea is to be charitable for the next week and sort of being the beacon of hope. Yeah, the sun that shines and lights gives life to the whole planet. That's kind of like a lot, no? But yeah, okay. Eight of Pentacles is the stuff. You could read that it's like also like it seems to be that this person in the card is some kind of an apprentice. So I would say like maybe don't shy away for learning to be the light in the physical plane to others and to be charitable to others, and don't be afraid to learn new things like physically. Like don't be, if you have to get your hands dirty to do the job of the sun and like this, then do it. Okay, so support is to buy me coffee. You want to contact me, ragnarskettarot@gmail.com. Again, that's enough said. So I will see you in the future. Bye bye.